scholars have shown the same understanding prevailed on this side of the Atlantic. In the colonial period and under newly ratified state constitutions, most impeachments targeted abuse of power, betrayal of the revolutionary cause, corruption, treason, and bribery. These experiences were well known to the framers of the Constitution. History thus teaches that high crimes and misdemeanors referred mainly to acts committed by officials using their power or privileges that inflicted grave harm on society. Such great and dangerous offenses included treason, bribery, abuse of power, betrayal of the nation, and corruption of office. And they were unified by a clear theme. Officials who abused, abandoned, or sought to benefit personally from their public trust and who threatened the rule of law if left in power faced impeachment and removal. Abuse, betrayal, corruption. This is exactly the understanding that the framers incorporated into the Constitution. As Supreme Court Justice Robert Jackson wisely observed, the purpose of the Constitution was not only to grant power, but to keep it from getting out of hand. Nowhere is that truer than in the presidency. As the framers created a formidable chief executive, they made clear that impeachment is justified for serious abuse of power. James Madison stated that impeachment is necessary because the president, quote, might pervert his administration into a scheme of oppression, close quote. Hamilton set the standard for removal at an abuse or violation of some public trust. And in Massachusetts, Reverend Samuel Stillman asked, with such a prospect of impeachment, who will dare to abuse the powers vested in him by the people? Time and again, Americans who wrote and ratified the Constitution confirmed that presidents may be impeached for abusing the power entrusted to them. To the framing generation, moreover, abuse of power was a well-understood offense. It took two basic forms. The first occurred when someone exercised power in ways far beyond what the law allowed, or in ways that destroyed checks on their own authority. The second occurred when an official exercised power to obtain an improper personal benefit while ignoring or injuring the national interest. In other words, the president may commit an impeachable abuse of power in two different ways: by engaging in clearly forbidden acts, or by taking actions that are allowed, but for reasons that are not allowed. For instance, to obtain corrupt private benefits. Let me unpack that idea.
Boy, they trying their hardest to come up with anything, people.